So Kristaps Porzingis' name continues to be a hot one today. I know we're still in the midst of the NBA postseason, but look for Kristaps Porzingis to be a name that you hear a lot of this summer. Whether something happens or not, only time will tell. One team you might want to look out for to make a move for Porzingis or at least submit their offer for Kristaps to the Dallas Mavericks will be the Washington Wizards. They're clearly looking for a third option. Look, I don't think you can halfway do this thing when you got Russell Westbrook because he's so polarizing and he comes with some baggage. You got Bradley Beal, who you can tell he's getting, even though he signed that extension, you can see the frustration on his face most of the games for Washington throughout the season. Either Bradley Beal is like incredibly happy on the court or he's incredibly pissed. There's like literally no in between. So if you're the Wizards, you might just want to go get this team a third option and see what they can do. I mean, it's the Eastern Conference. If you're going to make some noise, it will be there. Could that Wizards team compete for a 4 or 5 spot out east? That last year obviously was held by the Atlanta Hawks or the New York Knicks. Can you think Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, and Kristaps Porzingis, can they compete for that 4 or 5 spot? A lot of people forget that Thomas Bryant did go down for the Wizards, but the problem is once Thomas Bryant went down, I actually think it helped the Wizards regular season wise, and that's how they even got to the postseason, is how hot they got behind Brody. I thought the thing was that when Thomas Bryant went down with that season-ending injury, Westbrook looked up and said, I can go get a 20-rebound game every night now. I can do my triple-double thing every night again. It's just like Oklahoma City all over again. And that's what catapulted him. We know he plays hard every night, but he played super hard the last couple months of the regular season. I think that's what catapulted him into that triple-double forenza that he went into, which helped the Wizards win a lot of games. Whatever floats your boat, Brody. But, the Wizards, for the playoffs, they need a big. They need a big. I don't know if Porzingis is the answer, especially when you got Davis Bertans on your roster. We'll see. Maybe he's a part of the trade. I don't know. But, Porzingis is not happy. He feels like Dallas is not looking at him as a co-star to Luka Doncic. I think that's ridiculous, by the way, that he thinks he's on the level of Luka. Kristaps, number one, you can't stay healthy. That's number one. You couldn't stay healthy in New York. You wanted out. You got that. You went to Dallas. You're playing with what I believe will be an all-time great when it's all said and done. And, bro, you still can't stay healthy. Not at all. I don't know. You can't stay healthy when you're out there. It's like you're not out there. You want to just want to stand at the three-point line. It's like, yo, bro, get your big behind in the post. Get your ass in the post. You 7'2". All these threes. Like, yo. And he's a good three-point shooter. I just need him to get in the post more. Like, I feel like we took Dirk Nowitzki for granted. That's what I feel. Obviously, he's a Dallas alum. He's a Maverick great, a first ballot Hall of Famer a couple years from now. Dirk Nowitzki, and he was a skinny guy, right? Like Porzingis. Skinny guy, not from this country, foreigner. Dirk never shied away from the post. I mean, he literally ate in the post. And just looking at today's NBA, guys like Joel Embiid, uber talented, Karl Anthony Towns, uber talented, they can't stand that post. They'll do it. They can't stand it. And Porzingis doesn't want to do it nowhere near as much as those guys want to do it. But I feel like we took Dirk for granted. Dirk never shied away from getting in that post. He relished the opportunity to get in the post. Anywho, Porzingis wants out. He wants something new again. Look, I'm going to tell you this, Kristaps. If you couldn't get it done with Luka, you're not going to find a more savvy player of the game at this point in their career than what you're getting. If you go to Washington, like, if you stay at that three-point line, Westbrook's going to stop passing you behind the ball if you don't make those shots. You start complaining, Brody going to shoot right past you. I don't think Porzingis understands how good he has it playing with Luka right now. And when he goes on somewhere else, he's playing with Rick Carlisle and Mark Cuban. I don't think he really understands how good he got it. And if he goes somewhere else, I believe he will easily become $100 million afterthought. Because the future will be, all right, this dude want to stand at this 3-point line, I'm going to go to Charlotte. I'm just going to put PJ Washington in for this dude. Like, I'd rather play a guy on a rookie deal that bangs more than a guy who thinks he's entitled to get three-point look after 3-point look because he plays with Luka Doncic.